Hi everyone, Joel here again, and what we're looking at today is subtitles and putting subtitles on a clip. In this case, we're doing Star Wars. We're doing a clip from Star Wars that I was able to get off YouTube, and we're putting subtitles in place of when R2-D2 speaks. So I've opened up a new project in Premiere Pro, just called it Subtitle Project. Now it's ready to go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some media in. So I'll go right click and import, and here's my video here. So I'll click on that and press open. That puts it into my project panel right there. And now I'm going to create a subtitle file. Now subtitle files in Premiere Pro are called captions. So I'm going to again right click, and this time I'm going to go new item, and I'm going to look for the captions. That's what I want. These settings are fine. Press OK. But I will change this option here, the standards. I want these subtitles to be burned into the clip. In other words, I don't want them turned off or on with a button. I want them permanently in there. So I'm going to change that to open captions. That changes both to open captions there, and press OK. That gives us a little caption thing right here. So there is actually, now it's hard to see because there's not a lot of room. So if I click on this little double arrow here on the bottom left panel, I can see that there's a thing down here called captions. There's captions, but there's nothing on there yet. What I'm going to do is click on that double arrow, go back to project. I'm going to bring in the Star Wars clip into the timeline, just like that. Now I'm going to click on captions and then go to the captions tab, like that. And here's where I can put in my captions. I type them in. I have to put in the in point and the out point. So that needs to be worked out ahead of time. When is the caption coming in? When is the caption coming out? And you've got some formatting controls here. Now, what I like to do, especially if I'm doing a lot of captions, is I like to enlarge this to full screen. So making sure that this panel is selected, I'm just going to click on the captions just to make sure. You can see that there's a blue box around it, and that's good. We're going to press the tilde key. Now the tilde key is next to the number 1. It's that key that's left of the number 1, little swirl. I'll tap that, and now you can see that the active panel has become full screen. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the formatting controls, because once I do that, I don't need to change anything else. I don't need to change it again. Every caption after that will be as I want it. So Arial is fine for my font. I want my size to be 40. I want the X to be 0, in other words, where it is on the screen, and Y I want it to be 83%. That's just the figures that I've worked out. Notice when I put 83%, it changes to 82.99. That's absolutely fine. I also will change the color. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to go for the traditional yellow, bright yellow color, which is what I want right there. Okay, so now I'm ready to start typing in captions. The first thing I need to do is put an in and out point. So I'm going to click on in. My first one in the time code is at 3 seconds exactly. So that'll be typed in as 0300. That's 3 seconds, 00 frames. Press enter. The out point was 3 and 22 frames. So 3 seconds here, 22 frames, and press enter. Now that my in and out point is done, I can just select over this, and I'll put in my first line of dialogue. Why am I always the one outside? I'm freezing. There we go. Now I can press the plus button at the bottom and start a new caption. Now I have 8 captions to go through this whole thing. I'm not going to bore you with it, so through the magic of editing, stick around and we will get to it momentarily. So that's the magic of editing, and you can see here I've filled in all my times, my in and out points, and then also my little script here as well. Okay, so since my panel is active, I can press the tilde key again to stop that. And now we're back in normal screen here. And I'm going to click on the little double arrow again and go to the project tab. And from here, I've got the captions file ready to go. I am going to drag that onto the V2 track and pop it there at the top. Okay, and I can even see here where the subtitles are going to come up in the project. Okay, so as I scroll through, you can see there they are. Okay, And I won't play it through for you because on the blog post you'll see the final product, but that's how you do it. That's how you create captions and subtitles in Adobe Premiere Pro. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for listening.